Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need my help? Because I think you have a little bit of a problem right here. It's not that difficult. Look, can we just like go round? We could go round. I'm gonna lead you round, okay? Can you get through here? You can! Good girl. Anyway, hello guys, this is rabbidluigi and welcome back to Let's Play Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we like took on Ganon and his big bird thing, and he kicked our asses. We were saved, thankfully, along with her tetra person face. And we're now down to the depths of Hyrule because people said we should go down here. It's in like a holiday destination. Let's just go on in because we haven't been here for like a whole 2 episodes. And I miss this place already. It's quite atmospheric. There's still not a ton going on here. And it's still kind of a little bit broken in places. It's quite nice. So anyway, let's go in here. And we'll see what's going on. Because I don't really know. I've never played this game before. Don't know if you know that. It's not like I've played it since my childhood. But there's some guy standing here. And what the fuck is he doing standing there? He's looking red. He's got like a collar. That's a hell of a collar. I don't even know what... There's a technical name for them. But it's a hell of a collar. Talking about the Hylian Gossip Stones. The Royal Family's Gossip Stones, even. I remember them from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They were funny. They were really funny. Love those guys. They're very upbeat on life. I wish they had more of these in this game. Bit of a shame. Yeah, the thought that the power of the gods resides in a kingdom known as Hyrule. Yes, thank you, Mr. Random Person. Oh wait, he's not a random person. He's the fucking king. Damphness Nohaus. I can't say the name. Someone say it for me. Everything I say is pronounced wrong anyway. But hang on. Oh, it's a plot relevant point that actually the King of Red Lions is the King of Hyrule. Oh, it makes so much sense. He's red, and he looks kind of king-like because he's a King of Red Light. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. So of course we get a bit of backstory to. This is quite a lot of exposition, but it's nice exposition. This whole point that Hyrule was a glorious land full of happy people and trees and stuff, and it isn't anymore. The whole point that Ganon invaded, and the only thing they could do was to seal Ganon and Hyrule away underneath a whole like bank of water. That's a bit of a shame, really. It's a nice kingdom. This very nice like architecture. The whole sword thing, that's a nice little thing. It's good. I like it. It's a nice place to be. But yeah, the world is still flooded. You can't ignore that fact. And we've now got to pick up the pieces. That's the problem. People had to work with what they had, and what they had was not a lot of islands in comparison to what Hyrule used to be. That's the problem. But anyway, there was a brief moment in the last episode where Ganon had Tetra around the neck and his Triforce on his hand was glowing ominously. It did look quite nice. Looked that sort of similar glow, okay? And the whole point is that it's supposed to glow in the presence of someone else with a Triforce. That's the point. And it does raise a few questions. I'm not going to lie. It does raise a few questions about what Tetra's been doing. Maybe she stole it. Maybe she stole the Triforce. In which case, it would like, I don't know, does it like latch onto your hand or something? That'd be cool. But anyway, got a little bit of an interesting cutscene about to unfold. They got the music from A Link to the Past, I think. Yeah, that was A Link to the Past. But hang on, because we get Shining Light Show. Oh, that looks fantastic in HD. We're having a ton of points for that one. Oh, ain't it nice? Link can't even bear to look at it. I'm sorry, I meant to say jackass. But hang on. Maybe Ganon was actually speaking some sense. Maybe he was. Even for a big evil guy. There we go. Oh, it's a plot relevant point. We're learning things. We're learning things about Historia. My fate. Yes, your fate. Last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. It's a glorious moment. I remember people. I can't remember if this was the original release of Wind Waker or the HD version of the game. But I'm told stories of people playing it at playing demos at conventions or something, and people at booths saying, "Oh, by the way, you see this pirate you like have seen like really early on in the game?" People would say like, "Oh, that's Princess Zelda, by the way." It's like, fuck, man, that's a huge spoiler. That's a massive spoiler. You can't just like throw that out there and say, "Oh, by the way, you know this like random pirate person, right? Random pirate girl, she's Princess Zelda." You know, it's not like something you're supposed to know. Like, I don't know, a couple of hours into the game, couple of like 4 or 5 hours into the game. No, it's just Princess Zelda. Fuck it. Don't know. That's a horrible thing to mention. That's an ultimate spoiler. It's not quite a shocking spoiler. It's not like a, oh my god, I never saw that coming. But it has its moments. It does have its moments. Far too dangerous. This is Princess Zelda doing the damsel in distress thing, but she's not quite in distress. It's just like, okay, you're quite important. It's like a political leader saying, you're quite important. We're going to wrap you in bubble wrap. Like glass bubble wrap. That doesn't really work, but bubble wrap so you aren't put in danger. And then we don't have to like go save you, because we don't want to do that, because it's a bit of an effort. So, you know, King of Hyrule just like dances around a bit. Don't really know why. He's a funny guy. You can see why he became a boat. Yeah, touching moment. I can't do touching, guys. I'm sorry. How do I commentate over this without sounding obnoxious? I'm so sorry. I can't even voice act this. I don't know. Link, thank you, Link. Lighten the mood. Thank you. Gotta keep going with that. Something I should mention before this cutscene ends is around the outside of this room. We'll probably see it next time we come here, but there are just like funny stained glass windows of the 7 sages from Ocarina of Time. So, like Darunia. I'm not trying not to spoil Ocarina of Time, but all the 7 sages from Ocarina of Time have stained glass depictions in that room. Something I haven't actually showed, and I won't be able to show it for quite a while, but that doesn't matter, because it's not that interesting. It's a little thing, a little like Easter eggy thing, but it's kind of plot relevant, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so we're back to King of Red Lions, and what are we doing next is going to be a question, and it's not that like pressing of a question, because it's not that difficult. The whole point is that we have the Master Sword. It is really good. You can't like ignore the fact that it is a very good sword, but it's not good enough to beat Ganon. And in order to do so, we've got to like power it up by making sure that the 2 sages in temples at the opposite ends of the Great Sea are still praying to the gods, because them praying powers up the Master Sword, and we're just gonna go check, okay? And if not, we've got to go make sure that they're praying. I don't know, we're going to force them to pray to the gods. Maybe they got like an iPad and like started playing Angry Birds or something, and they thought, you know, I don't want to pray. I don't want to pray to the gods. I've got Angry Birds, and that's the only god I need. Anyway, something I am going to do when he stops talking. Legend of the Hero of Time. Okay, we'll go with this just for now. Yeah, he's basically telling the story of Ocarina of Time. Yes. Trifles of Courage. Yep, Trifles of Courage is fantastic because it gives you courage, funny enough. It's like spinach, but it gives you courage instead rather than iron. Okay? Yes, Trifles of Courage is hidden around the sea. We'll get to that some other time. We can find it later. What I want to do is... Which way am I supposed to be going? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just going to use a speed sail here right now. I'm going to try and limit my use of the speed sail. Just because I don't like the weapon, guys. I don't like it. It's not even a weapon. It's an item. What I'm going to do, so I can go back to my map, is go find a cyclone. Because this is a fun part. Because... You know, people give this game a lot of flack for huge ocean exploration, which has its perks. It does have its perks. But there is something in this game which makes it significantly quicker, and is something which we absolutely need to be using if we're to get anywhere in this game, to be honest. So I need to kind of go in this vague direction in order to find what I'm looking for. It's going to be here somewhere. Hello, Mr. Cyclone! Mr. Cello! There he is! Right on cue. Thank you very much. Thank you, Misamoso. Yes, I don't know. So the guy, I've forgotten his name, is Cyclos. Yes, Cycloses, Cyclones, are going out of the sky. That was the wrong button. Cyclops' cyclones are going out the friggin' sky. I need to like use... it's going to move for me, so I can use that. I'm an eagle eye with this shot. You can't escape me, bitch. You're going down. Going down. Going out of downtown. Told you. Didn't I tell you? Anyway, we've managed to shoot Cyclops out of a cyclone, which is quite a hard thing to say. And wow, he's huge! I had no idea. He's very big. Now he's tiny. That's good. He's a god, so I guess he has that ability to just make himself smaller? I don't know. That's kind of cool, actually. I'll be honest, that's pretty cool. Yes, I'm quite the Wind Waker. Let's learn a new tune. Now, this tune is potentially the one you'll use the most in this game. So it's important that I got it now, otherwise it'd be very annoying. And it's called, when we get it up... come on, do it quicker. It's called The Ballad of Gales. There we go, I even said it before. Okay, you know, I've played this game before. And this is very simple, it's like a warp. Okay, it lets you warp to different areas in the Great Sea that would have a cyclone, I think that's how it works. Well, actually, I think it's more than that, because you can warp to like main locations like Dragon Roost Island, and that never had a cyclone. So work that one out. I want to next go. I want to go. Where do I want to go next? I need to go. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Turns out, is it? I'm trying to. Yeah, okay. Just fighting with my lip. Yeah, feel crusty. It's all cold outside. That's the problem. Around this sort of time, near Christmas, gets very cold. As it probably should do if you're not in the southern hemisphere. It gets cold, it gets horrible and stuff, and my lip dries up a bit, which is not very nice. This is a thing. I'm gonna go here just quickly, guys. Yeah, okay. So I want to get another fairy upgrade because there isn't a lot I can do left in this episode in terms of something major, but I can do lots of little things, which is what I'm going to do right now. Again, I don't know if I showed this. We got a tree over here, which is wilted, and that's bad. We're going to water it later as part of a huge, great big side quest, but not right now, because we haven't even got the capabilities to. So, nice thing to know. Give me 10 rupees. Thank you very much. They almost always drop 10 rupees. And there's a mailbox here for some reason. Letters for Jackass. I don't know who this is going to be. Cash on delivery. Oh, I know what this is. No, I can't pay it. Okay, we'll come back to that because you do need a lot of money in this game for a lot of reasons, a lot of places, and the problem is that you do need a lot of money for stupid things. It's not like, okay, I'm going to buy a heart piece, which is like 900 rupees, which I think is a thing. I can't remember how much it is exactly, but you need money for stupid things, and. You know, even like the auction house, that gets very expensive after a while. But even for that, to accept a letter is 201 rupees, that's an awful lot. But thankfully we get a bomb upgrade, we can now hold 60 bombs, close to our maximum, the maximum being 99, that'll be another upgrade at a different time, different place, different kahuna. I've still got half a bottle of happy juice, happy soup in it, so I don't need to get another fairy. You see my thought process here. Look at the beautiful sunset! Okay, I'm done. I just thought I'd mention that because it's a nice sunset. Where's my boat? Where's my fucking... Can I don't think this works, but I'm just doing a check. No, it doesn't. The whole point is that to get a blue potion with out of blue chew jelly, you have to go to, I think, 10 or 15 different locations in the Great Sea, which have a blue chew jelly doohickey. And you have to extract a blue chew jelly, a blue chew jelly off the blue chews from each of them, in order to make a blue chew jelly. And it's a ton more hassle than the other way of doing it, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, I need to go to the other island. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, we got a single bottle. Was it anything? Did it say anything interesting? I'm just gonna. Yeah, sure, we can read that. What does that say? Oh yeah, it's for Tingle Island, which we'll get to later. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is the last thing I want to do in this episode is actually go for a ride with our awesome Gale Cyclone taxi service thing. So we're going to bring it up. These are the islands you can take it to. Most of them we haven't actually got any information on, but it doesn't matter because I know we have to go over here. Walk to this location. This is the only way you can get to this specific part of this location, which is why I had to get the Ballad of Gales. It's just easier that way. It just works, okay? So we go to this little area in here. It's a kind of a grotto. Not really a grotto, that's the wrong word, but it's a secret place with a secret cutscene. Kind of, not really, but it doesn't matter. Oh, pretty glowing, sparkly stuff. That's kind of cool. In a kind of awesome way. I don't know. It's like a vent which is still open. I don't know. It's a little bit. It's a leakage of something, of magical material. And it's oh my god, those eyes. Is she made of plastic? Or water? Or like glowy magic stuff. Magic stuff made of magic stuff. Because she looks slightly less human than the fairies. Okay? That's how I see that. Queen of the fairy world. Yeah, that's not quite as imposing as you'd think for a queen of the fairies. Yeah, okay. That's a little weird. It is a little bit weird, this whole situation right now. There's two fairies. We don't put these fairies in a bottle. Where we do put them is a little bit weird. We don't even put them in our bow. She was talking about giving us a bow power-up. These fairies, if we can just, a point of view angle when we get there. Hello? They go in our chest. That's a little bit weird. It didn't sound very nice. Why did it go in our chest and not in our bow? We should have like held the bow up and said, "Give me your powers, fairies." I don't know. Doesn't matter because we've got the fire and ice arrows. They are friggin' amazing. Like some of the best items in the game because they just wreck everything. Yes, of course they can. Which is kind of how fire and ice work. I don't know if you did any chemistry at school or any physics at school. That's how it just... I don't fucking know. That's just clever. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Mortal, kind of childlike. Actually, hang on, let's go for this one again. If she's the queen of the fairies, and she referred to us as child, I'm presuming she's not a child herself, but we are her type. Okay, we'll just leave it at that, because I ain't going anywhere with that. This has been rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Wind Waker HD. Why did that happen? That was funny. This has been rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Wind Waker HD. And in the next episode, we're going to put our fire and ice arrows to use and go burn and freeze stuff, I guess. Why is that happening? I'm not pressing anything. I'm genuinely not pressing anything. That was weird. Guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.